Hello there, I am Dr. C.N. Okolubo. You're welcome to my YouTube channel where we'll be solving problems relating to business mathematics, business statistics, analysis for business decision, as well as other related topics. I want to encourage you as you go through these videos with me, you have your paper, your pen, and your calculator to solve these problems with me. Also, please do like, share, and subscribe so that you can receive notifications for upcoming videos that we'll be uploading. Thank you. Hello there, thank you very much for joining me and keeping faith with me on my lecture series in basic statistics. Today's topic is going to be presenting statistical data using ratio. Ratio is a relationship between two values or two variables. It's presented, follow me please, when we talk about ratio, ratio is presented as a number of A all over number of B, and it's also given as A ratio B. Some persons have asked, what's the difference between ratio and proportion? Now listen, ratio is a relationship between two parts, A and B. But proportion is a relationship between a part and a whole. I'll come again. Ratio is a relationship between two parts, A and B. But proportion is a relationship between a part and a whole. For example, if you say that, if you present proportion as 1/4, this is saying that for every 4, that is to say you have 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one part is 1 part of the 4. This is proportion. But in ratio, when we talk about ratio and you say 1/4, the interpretation of this is that for every 5 elements, 1 is this and 4 is the other. For example, if you have in a class, you have in a class 6 boys and 4 girls, the ratio will be 6/4, and 6/4, if we break it down further, is going to give us 3 here and it's going to give us 2. That means 3/2. It means that for every 5 persons in that class, 3 are boys and 2 are girls. That's the meaning. But if you say that, if you present this data as 2/3, it means that for every 3 persons, let's assume, for every 3 persons, 2 are boys and then only 1 is female. That's the meaning of proportion. So proportion is a part over a whole. But when you talk about ratio, ratio is the relation between 2 parts, and it's interpreted thus that if you have, most times you bring down the value of ratio to the last point, especially when you want to achieve 1. Like for example, if we say that China is 1/7 of the world, that's 1/7. The China population is 1/7. What does this mean? It means that for every 8 persons in the world, 1 is Chinese. For every 8 persons in the world, 1 is Chinese, and the other 7 are represented by other nationals. The same way, if you say Nigeria's population is 1/4 of Africa or of the black race. It means that for every 5 African, one is Nigerian, and the other 4 are represented by other nationals. So that's the meaning of ratio. So from this, I've explained the difference between ratio and proportion. Remember, ratio is relationship between parts, whereas proportion is relationship between the parts and the whole. Now, from this intro, I want to take you to this table that we're going to deal with. Remember, we can have different parts, and then we can have different parts explained to us on this table. For example, if we want to find the ratio of male to female, let me come to this side of the board. Now, ratio of male to female is going to be, we'll pick the total of male, which is 140, and we have a colon here, colon 60. So we can break this further. If we reduce this further, it will give us 7 to 3. Now we can interpret this way, that for every 10 participants in this training, 7 are male and 3 are female. We will not say that it is going to be 7/3 or 3/7. No, that would be wrong. Because if we say female is 3/7, it means that there are 7 of them and 3 are female, then 4 are male. No, but 7/3 means for every 10, which is the total, 7 are male, 3 are female. We can as well calculate what is the ratio of, we can calculate the ratio of teachers from the north to teachers from the north. Ratio of male to female teachers north. What does this mean? Now we'll pick what 2 values are we going to pick? Ratio of male to female teachers from the north. Now, male teachers are 25 and the female teachers are 5. We can reduce further. If we reduce this by 1 and we have this by 5, it means that there are 5:1. What this means is that for every 6 of them, there are even 30. For every 6 of them, 5 is male and 1 is female. That is the explanation here concerning ratio between male and female. Now let me do one other one. Let's say the ratio between the ratio of north and south. Ratio of teachers, ratio of north to south teachers. Ratio of north to south teachers. Now, what is the ratio of northern teachers? We're talking about 30, and the southern teachers are 60. We can further reduce this by making this 1 and this is 2. So 1:2, which means that for their relationship, if you pull the total teachers together, and the total teachers in this place, between north and south, are 90. The total of them are 90. Or if you break it out to just 9, for every 3 of them, 2 is from the south and 1 is from the north. I want to ask you to do this assignment, check all the ratio relationship in this table, and you can post your answers in the comment section of this video. I'll be waiting for reactions from you. Thank you very much.